that? Now that's discipline. Following orders like a real diamond dog. Soon you'll be... No, stay! Stay! Diddy! Go! No, maybe not yet. But soon. Soon.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am your host, Neutrino One, and of course, welcome back to more. That's right, you know what this is. This is Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Alright, so there's a few things that I want to do real quickly in this video. It's going to be a short video, and I apologize for that, but I'm trying to make it so where you guys can easily follow the walkthrough, you know, years down the road if you want to come back and see something in particular. So we really haven't dived too much into Mother Base, and I will show you guys, you know, we have 2 new missions available to us. Over the Fence and Where Do Bees Sleep. We haven't done those yet. But before we get into any of that, there was a few things that I wanted to really show you here. So we're going to go into, let's say, the Mother Base, and check out our rewards here real quick. Haven't got a chance to explore Mother Base at all, almost. So I guess in doing that it'll be really cool. Daily, okay, so we get coins, I guess. Get daily, just for pretty much signing in, you get, you know, for being online. Let's check out the base facilities. We actually have the option of constructing more to Mother Base right now. And because of that, we are going to do something about it as soon as it loads up here. As you can see, it's loading right now. So it might take a moment. Or maybe we don't have the option. No, it's loading. As you can see, I'm moving around, but I can't exit the screen, so that means it's loading. You could do that, but no, you can still exit it. Alright, so we got to figure that out. Let's check some staff management, I guess. How many people we got? So level 7, level 4. Oh, we haven't even... he's in our base development unit. I guess we can move him around. I'm not really sure.
Select unit.
They don't want to tell you if it'll go up or down.
Staff assigned.
These are new people, I guess. Support unit. Now you'll notice that it's changing between the controller, and right now for some reason I don't know what happens, but sometimes when you turn the game on, it thinks the keyboard is the controller. So right now I'm using the controller, but it's saying that I'm using the keyboard. You see it switch every now and then. It's a little bit of a glitch. It happened in Ground Zeroes as well. It was kind of annoying, but looks like the same thing happens here. So I think that's just that you have to restart the game in order for that to kind of go away. There's certain things you can't do with the controller right now. You can only do with the keyboard. So I wanted to go in and let you guys take a look at what I've got building so far.
Too cute.
I really wanted to show you some of this, but it just doesn't look like there's nothing we can do.
Want to touch him too?
No, that
Oh, there we go.
really occurred to me.
You don't know the awesomeness of a puppy's paw?
Listening to talking about the
I
puppy.
guess not.
Okay, so
I bet they would feel
we have an
nice.
R&D platform we can unlock. We have a base development platform and a support. Let's take a look at all these and see, you know, what they are. The R&D platform, which develops weapons, items, other equipment. High-grade equipment can be developed as you add more staff to the unit. Platform, let's see, which procures materials on a regular basis. Amount of materials obtained increases as you add more staff. And supports action in the air via equipment supply drops, artillery strikes, type of strikes. I don't think we need that. Obviously, I guess we can have up to 4 command platforms. That's pretty cool. Let's go with an R&D platform. I think that's going to be the thing that's going to help us out the most. And it looks like we definitely do have enough common metal and fuel resources. Just enough fuel resources, so this is probably going to be the only one. It's going to take 60 minutes, I guess, to construct.
Commencing platform construction.
I wonder, I don't know if that's game time or whatever that is, but sweet. So we got that figured out. Let's take a look at our development. There is some things that we want to develop real quick while I've got you here. And again, this is just a video specifically on Mother Base showing you guys some of the things that you can do. But you can see it's running a little bit slow. Could be the servers or something like that. I don't know. Alright, this, let's see, capture card, in scope, iDroid. This is what we want to do. This is going to give us speaker function. This is going to make it to where we can listen to cassette tapes on the fly and even songs, and it's going to make it so where we can have songs play when the helicopter lands and all that kind of stuff. So we definitely want to do this. And it looks like we have an R&D team is enough, so. I do like how they're like very, very quick. It's instantaneous on these. If resupply is not permitted now, automatically request supply drop for iDroid. What?
Please select a drop point.
Do you really need a drop point for the iDroid?
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
See, I can't even move. Like right now, it's so weird how that works. All right, let's see if there we go. All right, so I'll just use the controller. Excuse me, I'm using the keyboard right now because it's just being really funky. I'll have to restart after this video. Not a big deal. Alright, so now we have our new iDroid, but first we're going to do is go ahead and take a shower. I have not played the PC version, so I don't know what the controls are, so it's going to look really, really weird. Wipe some of that stank off. I believe we have a little bit of stank on us right now because of the side op that we did where the guy used the knife, which was really, really cool and funny.
Welcome back, boss.
Vic boss. Staff moil increase. That was pretty cool. Okay, let's go ahead and bring up the iDroid again. And we'll go back over to Mother Base. Let's see what else we can develop. Some stuff that we haven't messed with too much. Takes a little bit of time, clearly. Now, something that I learned as well.
We're ready to develop new equipment. Just give the order.
I know, I'm waiting on the loading screen here, Pilgrim. But I learned something really cool. You can actually minimize the iDroid into the bottom right corner of the screen when you're in Afghanistan so that you can still continually move around while watching the map, which was pretty cool. One thing we're going to upgrade is the pistol, the Winderger #2 silent pistol. We have room for upgrade. It's going to give us more damage. It's going to give us more effective range. And the only thing it's going to harm auto-aim correction. I guess it doesn't do as much. It's a long barrel conversion, undermount, flashlight, and stopping power up. So we're definitely going to be doing this.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
And it actually costs us points to drop it right now, too. Probably wouldn't cost us that to do it normal, like if we were in the our helicopter. But it's not a big deal. We got a pretty good amount of money right now. So we need 2 more for the R&D team, but we still need a lot more for the support. It also seems like... Can I get there? Staff management. We got 1 person in the waiting room.
Boss, will you train with me?
Okay, there we go. Who is in the waiting room? Ocelot. And it's something that we can't do anything about, so I guess he's just an automatic. Alright, so... Well, he wanted to train. I'll train with you. Oh my gosh, that's so weird.
Talk. Spit it out. Speak.
Harder?
Speak.
It's honored to be held in your iron grip.
Spit it out.
It'd be funny if we actually were able to kill him. I don't use, when I use PC controls, I don't go inverted. However, this is inverted right now because on my controller, it's inverted, so it's like kind of an automatic thing. Alright, so we have a new freaking pistol. Look at that. It's a level 2. You can see we also have a flashlight from the looks of it. So, option flashlight. Let's take... Flashlight equipped. You're ready. Select menu by pressing right on the whatever. Can blind an unsuspecting enemy by pointing a weapon at them with its light on. Though using the light can make you more visible to other enemies. That makes complete sense. Sweet. Alright, so why don't we look around a little bit more? I think there's like some areas that we can get to that we couldn't get to before. And also, if I'm not mistaken, there are like diamonds and things that you can get here as well. It's an endless amount, man. It's so awesome. I can't wait to be to when the forward operating bases are open, and then we can start diving into that. That's going to be really fun. All right, let's check these stairs, and there might still be some things that are
Boss, if you need supplies, let
not
us know.
available to us. Yeah, see, that's still, all that's still off right now. Eventually we're going to be able to get up there, and that's where it's going to be really cool. You can practice like everything in here. That's awesome. I don't understand how people play these kind of games with a PC controller. It seems really hard. Alright, there was another level. Alright, what do we got down here? Probably nothing. Oh, nice. Big okay, so let me get this. Alright, let me explain something to you guys. I had a comment that asked me, why would I, being in the military, want a emblem that says Bravo Foxtrot? Obviously, for those of you that don't know, if you haven't read the comments, Bravo Foxtrot is a kind of a code name that we give for a buddy blanker. I don't want to use the word on YouTube, even though I do sometimes. But that's pretty much what it is. It just means somebody who you can't rely on. Which there's no particular reason why I put it on there. I just thought it would be really, really, really funny to have Bravo Foxtrot on there as our emblem. Is, you know, boss is turning bad. He's turning on all of his former friends. You know, I don't know the full story of the game, but please, no spoilers or anything like that for those of you that have seen the ending. I've already seen a few spoilers that I'm not too happy about because people just love to ruin it for everyone else, but I implore you, please, no spoilers. Even if it's something that's not a full spoiler, if it's something that happens later on in the game, I don't want to know. I really, really don't. I want to find this all out on my own. And, you know, I know all of you do as well out there, but that's why I made the Bravo Foxtrot. I just thought it was pretty funny. Now, the other question that I got asked was, is Afghanistan like Afghanistan in real life? Obviously, you guys, most of you know that I was deployed to Afghanistan for over a year, and you can't really compare it. You have to. There's a couple things you have to think about. So this is Afghanistan, right? Or not right here, but I know the area that it's in. However, it's different, right? Because it's not like this right now, obviously. So, you know, there wasn't those kind of things where I was at. I was on a NATO base, so because of that alone, you know, I can't say for sure if the area was like this. this was obviously, you know, long time ago, back when the Russians were there invading and all that kind of stuff back in 1984. We're in the 80s. If any of you guys have ever seen Rambo 3, I mean, if you want to know more what Afghanistan looked like, I guess you could watch that movie. But it's a lot of just desert, mud huts, right? So some of the buildings are semi-correct and things like that, but you'll notice that every place that we go to in this game, it all looks very, very repeated, right? Like some of the small little interiors you go into, they all look the same. That's obviously not going to be the same. The people in Afghanistan actually build their houses, sometimes out of mud. So it's just a different world. It's just so different than what all of us are used to. So it made me respect their cultures even more, you know, because they don't have the things that we have, you know. Their life is completely different, and I respect every single one of them out there, you know, obviously not the terrorists and all that stuff, but all the people that have to deal with that. But see, that's the thing, though. They don't. That's what they know. It's what they're used to. So if you ask someone in Afghanistan how you're living, you know, they would say they're living fine because that's what they're used to. They're not used to the things that we have, obviously, in America and whatnot. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of Mother Base, do a little bit of customization, developing and stuff, and I guess I could show that real quick. Oh, we got 2 new side ops available to us as well. We got a prisoner extraction and extract a little lost sheep. So I'm still going to continue doing these side ops. Hopefully you guys are watching those videos as they're really cool. We have 38 different tapes now, guys. All these are cassette tapes with, you know, different briefings and all that kind of stuff on them. So I am planning on showing you guys that. I just haven't decided whether or not it's going to be in a specific video or mixed throughout while I'm in the helicopter. I just don't want to bore some of you out there. And we're still, you know, trying to find more songs. We've only got 4 so far.
Get taken out just because the U.S. didn't like having a threat like that on its doorstep?
You hear all kinds of stories, but from what Commander Miller says, there's more to it than that. They had this feud with an American covert intelligence agency called Cypher. During the Peace Walker incident, the boss built a merc outfit that fought alongside the Sandinistas. An army without a country. By mercs, for mercs. Something with no government holding the reins. Cypher wanted their military muscle, but the boss said no.
So they moved on the Caribbean base and massacred them.
Huh. I hear ya.
What I want to know is if these are the same people that I actually Fultoned. Like, I gotta, like, pay attention to their face and see if that guy shows up here. You know, that would be really, really cool. It's taken forever to load these up, man. This is so uncommon. It's never taken, you know, this long to load that stuff. We're in items. Let's see. Anything else? Handguns, assault rifles, shotguns. A lot of things are locked because we don't have the necessary. Analyzer function. Hell yeah, we want this. Alright, nothing there yet. We can't do the Fulton device to get a little bit more. Plus 12? Wow, okay. What do we need, though, for it? Actually, we're not too far off. We just need our support unit to be at level 9 and our R&D team to be at level 9. Alright, we're going to go to buddy equipment. And I do apologize that it's taking long. I promise you it doesn't normally do this, so it just might be something weird going on. Alright, so battle dress. We can get D-Horse to get some cool stuff. I mean, we got 1,645,000, so we need to start, you know, kind of using some of these. We're about ready to start getting DD. Oh, you mean you're not going to drop in the horse? Materials engineer, combat unit level. We got a lot of upgrading to do, fellas and ladies. What about our... We'll check this last thing, and then that's going to be it for this video. And then I'm going to restart, and then from this point on, we'll probably continue on with the next mission. Alright, there is something we can do. heavy-duty outboard loudspeaker, a sound broadcast device developed to raise friendly morale and is a form of psychological warfare against enemy. However, its effectiveness in actual combat is yet unclear. So all this is the speaker for us to be able to listen to the helicopter whenever it lands, which I think is a cool gimmick. So we'll go ahead and do it. You gonna drop it in for us? H rockets, missiles. That's about. Can't wait to see all the other buddies. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, you enjoyed the small, little, brief kind of mother base look. You know, still working out the kinks here. You can see it's starting to get dark. But again, I really appreciate everything you guys do for the channel. Don't forget to like all the videos as much as you can. Get them to the top as much. Help me become on that first page of when you're looking up Metal Gear Solid 5 stuff. I would really, really appreciate it. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next mission. Diamond Dogs out. Bitches!